Platforms and applications to fix it is about looking at the capability of a company. So functions, what they do, what you need to get out of it. Key things for us are to assess how the technology underpins that and how you get the best out of it through technology. So we'll come in and we'll look at ground up, full stack, what your presentation layer is. So what are you using to input? How are you day-to-day handling data and customer services? What's the middleware layer like? How are you transitioning data? How are you storing data? Where's it being stored? How's it being used? And then sort of the back-end processing. So is that working correctly for you? You're getting benefit from the systems you've got from the ground up. So we want to take the whole platform as an entirety. So whether you're an Azure house, whether you're AWS or Google, we want to be able to review that platform, look in depth, align it against the capabilities that your company has, your customers require, and we want to then give you the best solution for that problem, for that customer journey. So it's really journey-based, but technology-focused. So how can we make sure that you've got the best technology to deliver your customer problem? So what an example look like? You've got an Azure system and you're doing some accounting or financial work. Maybe you've been missold a product. Maybe you've got a product you don't understand the bandwidth of that product. So first things first, we'd come and look at it and we'd say, well, hang on, 80% of your current workload you're handling here, but some you're off system. So actually, have you bought the right product? So that's one point. Have you had the right product delivered to you, and is that going to deliver the system needs you require? That's one aspect. Second aspect, supportability. So how much burden of support do you have to suffer? Support shouldn't be something you need to deal with, but equally we want to empower users as well. So dispel some of the myths that IT currently have, some of the constraints. We don't want you to do the support, we want to do it. But in every single stack, whether it's missold, whether it's not quite fit for the requirements, whether actually it's not being spec'd correctly, we'll take that support burden. But initially, support is what we'll do, we'll look after it, but we want to really transition you to the right platform. So let's fix what's going on, but that might mean we change the platform. So really assess it, review, and then deliver change. It's customer journey focused. Traditional companies that offer support will go in and they'll support your networks, they'll support your application stacks, they'll support the data that you're transmitting. We'll do all those things, we'll do the troubleshooting, but what we want to try and do is fix at the root. You can troubleshoot all you want, we can patch systems, we can add plugins, increase functionality, give you direction on how to use the system better, but ultimately if the wrong system's there and that's either you're getting too much support problems because it's not implemented correctly, we'll fix that. But I think what we're saying is, based on what you need, what the journey is, we'll take you to the systems that deliver properly. Could be email, could be CRM, it could be any of those things. I suppose the problems come in lots of different ways. They come from knowledge of the system, so that's one thing. They come from misimplementation, so it's on the wrong platform. They come from poor network use, so you're blocked by firewalls. Your current administrator's not giving you the right functions. User credential and issues like that. Hardware. So all of those things, there are a myriad of things that could take place. Obviously in a Microsoft ecosystem, there's a lot of coverage because it's cloud-based, it's SaaS, so it's secure and operable. But from the research we've done, lots of companies are actually using or completing day job off system, and therefore, how do we get things onto system? How do we make things easier for the customer to use? How do we reduce the burden of support that comes through distributed applications, in essence?